Emerny One Love Rainbow.
Okie dokies, let's get this party started, shall we? And yes, get shouted out, nerd. Heyo guys, welcome on in, welcome. Hopefully you guys woke up with a smile on your face, hopefully you guys having a nice day. Either way, it's it's time for me to die, apparently. How dare. Is it Shuji? It is, but I'm being clobbered by a bunch of owls. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think I turned the volume up on them. Wait a minute, did I turn the volume down on them? I think I did. Is the sound okay for you guys? Just want to make sure, because I did lower the volume a little bit because I was showing someone. Heck you, Onyx. But what did I do? You know what? You know what I did? I still shouted you out, and you know what? You're gonna get shouted out, nerd, honestly. Also, I'm glad that you like the emotes. I like how you did that, by the way, with them. Oh my gosh. So, I do want to let you guys know one thing. I was going to open the shop today, but because since I still have to adjust the shipping prices, that's why the shop is not open yet. It's not open yet. I have to still adjust some things because the shop prices, shipping prices are a heck. Heck shipping prices. Yeah, Twitch can animate emotes now, and I love it. I love it to bits and pieces that Twitch can actually animate them. That's how I made the arrive emote, actually. That's how I did it. Oh my gosh, Onyx. The thing is that I was like, I was gonna put something there for you to basically like, nom 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 nom. How do I go with this name? I don't know, buddy. But still, welcome on in though, guys. Welcome on in. It is time for the OC drawings. We're gonna be drawing OCs because I want to draw OCs. I have been wanting to draw my OCs, and personally, I'm gonna make it a goal. This is like not on my goal board for the year, but I'm gonna make it a personal goal. I want to at least do one illustration of my OCs, be it an AU, be it just a simple drawing of my OCs, at least once per month. Because, gonna be real with you guys, the convention stuff, I drew so much stuff with fan art, and don't get me wrong, I love that, but I want to kind of draw my OCs. My children deserve love too, you know that? Our OCs deserve love. And I want to get them drawn. So we're going to be drawing Zachary today. We're going to be drawing Zachary, and it'll be a rare moment that he's actually smiling. Because as you guys know, Zachary doesn't smile as much. I don't draw him smiling as much. For good reason, of course, because of what he goes through in the comic. And also speaking of the comic, I'm going to try and get it back to updating. I was going to do everything on the 27th, but I can't. I just had to literally just say, yeah, I gotta space it a bit. I was trying to cram too many things at once. But I plan on bringing the comic back on the 9th of February. That's when I plan on it. So there'll be a lot of drawing of the comic pages for our stream and stuff like that. Also, guys, I don't know if you know, but a certain soap is having their debut going on right now, and I am so proud of them. Like, their new model just looks so freaking cool. It looks so cool, and I love it. I love it to bits and pieces. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you guys don't know, just go and tell Soapy I said hello there, because I was lurking, and I'm still lurking in their stream right now. I'm still lurking in there. But yeah, it's gonna be a comfy cozy day today. I will admit this, I might turn off the... I don't know if I will, because I just got set off just right now, but I'm a little bit, like, I just want to say it right now, just so that way you guys can know. For some reason, anxiety decided to spike up, but hopefully with the stream, I mean, just being comfy cozy with you guys, hopefully it will go away. Hopefully it will. It normally does whenever I am streaming with you guys. I get comfy cozy with you guys, even with all the energy. So, I just kind of want to take it easy today and have it be a comfy cozy day, personally. Because, I mean, even though I have like a very packed week, you guys saw it on the schedule board, I want to just have today be a very comfy cozy stream today, if possible. So, if you guys want to chat about some stuff, or just tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods, I would appreciate, because I don't know. Just right now, I just want to have comfy cozy time, personally. I want to have comfy cozy, and I just want to be comfy cozy today. Okay? I hope that's alright to ask for you guys. I hope that's alright to ask. I know you guys can be chaotic, but I want to have comfy cozy today. Because comfy cozy is good, you know? You know? Okay. Let me see here. But speaking of which, how are you guys doing today, by the way? Are you guys doing good? Hopefully you guys had a nice day today. And also, as the stream title suggests, if you guys have OCs, tell me what their pet would be. Even this also includes personas too. So if your OC or persona had a pet, what would it be? I'm curious. It could be a mystical animal. It could be a creature that you made on your own. I would love to know. Okay. Alright. Let's go on over to the art area, shall we? Yum. Okay. So let me just find my mouse. Where is it? There we go. Hi there, Faye! How goes it? Faye, you know, there actually is a question that I have been wanting to ask, like, for your series, because I know that you said that cats don't really work for pets, for, BE, but if you had to be honest, what pet would, Rai and, Kema have? I'm curious. Because I know that cats wouldn't work, so I'm just curious what other kind of creature would work. Oh, Rai is such a dog person. Oh my gosh. Okay, what dog though? What dog? And also, funny enough, I was gonna give Zachary a pet. It was gonna be a black cat in the comic called Midnight. It was gonna be a stray cat. I don't know if I will implement it, but if I do, it'll probably be later down the line. Do a cat or a fish. You can see Rai doing a... Yeah, I'm just saying right now, Faye. If Rai was not... Okay, so, Faye, theoretical here. If Rai was not a cat person, okay? If they were not a cat person, I could totally see them being, like, golden retriever energy. They are very golden retriever energy. They have that energy so much. It's literally just put into Rai, honestly. Yeah. My OC, Eric, actually, the one who you saw a lot, they actually have a, I was gonna get them a golden retriever, but I actually gave them a German Shepherd, actually, and I named the name of it after one of my old doggos, actually, Tiber. So yeah. Okay, let me get my tablet and my blankie out. There we go. Again, it's gonna be a comfy cozy stream, so I will have my comfy cozy music on. Just letting you guys know that it's a comfy cozy stream today. Though there will be some hype music in between my playlists. So yeah. Pet Rocket Classic. Ooh. Aoki, I'm Praying Mantis. Ooh. Also, hi Silver. Silver, how was the con? How was it? How did you do? How did you do? Tell me your stories. Tell me. Also, guys, I'm almost done with that video for the convention blog, basically. I'm almost done with it. I see my Octoling as an OC and probably a cat or axolotl. Ooh. Maybe if it's like a catfish, because I don't know, like all mammal types, I don't know, like this is just me saying it, but you could use it for your own AO. I know that like most mammals, except for Mr. Grizz, you know, they all kind of did not last in the great, I don't know, underwater thing that happened. Also, I am so used to drawing characters looking this way that I have to draw them in this, so I have to make sure that this is mirrored properly. It was a lot of fun. I didn't make much of 2023, but it's a lot better than 24 from my hero for next year too. Woo! Honestly, like I would like to. I said it before. I think a couple of streams ago. But Anime Los Angeles was such a fun time. If I could, I would like to make it, hopefully, one of my main conventions. Like, a convention that you know I will be there. Which means that I'm gonna have to fight for it every single year, and I will darn well fight for it. I will fight to get it every single year if I have to. Because it's first come, first serve, so... Yeah, I will definitely make sure to get there every single year. I would love to, because it was such a good con. My ghost avatar, cats, particularly Bakaneko. Bakanekos are the ones with a tail that splits into like a Y, right? Right? Wow, RareCon's still first come first serve. Yeah, ALA was a first come first serve con. I realized that a bit later after the application stuff because I asked everyone else like, "Hey, did they do lottery or did they do first come first serve?" And for me, it felt like it was a lottery when I first applied because it got to me back so fast. But then they said no, it's actually a first come first serve, and I'm like, well, okay. Yeah, most are juried or lotto now. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. What Anime Expo was now. If I ever do a 10 Anime Expo, I'm going to be darn prepared. I don't think I'm ready yet for Anime Expo. I don't think I'm ready for that one yet. So I'm applying to smaller cons. I actually sent an application to 2 cons recently. And if I get in, then yay. If I don't, then okay. Like, one is a 2-day con, and then one is a another 3-ish 4-day con, actually. And both are within my kind of a general vicinity. There was one con I was thinking about applying to, but from what I have, I joined this one Discord server group because the table mates that I had, they recommended it to me, and they're also in it. You try from Fanime. I unfortunately was not able to wake up early, and I did make this one promise that this will be the last year that I have a quote-unquote fun con to go to. So, because C-Day wants to have fun there, and I understand too, I also do as well. So this will be the one time that how would I word this right? This will be the last time that I go to it as a fun con, so I am going to apply to it next year. Plus, I overslept. I was very, very tired, so I could not apply to it in time. I could not. I did apply for it last year, but I do want to just respect my sister's wishes because she helped me out so much with the con. And the last thing I want to do is bring her into another one that she's like, I want to have fun there. I'm like, okay. So I made that deal with my sis, and I don't mind it. But if I could table it at Fanime, I would love to. I would love to. Heck, Faye, if you show up at Fanime, I'm gonna be like, Honestly, it'd just be cool. It'd just be cool to meet, like, everybody, you know? I'm trying. You got this, Faye! You got this! Honestly, I think that, I don't know, like, I feel like that your stuff would actually do really, really well at Fanime, because I think that it would be good. Group is praying enough for us to get in the table sharing. You got this! I believe in you! I believe in you! Honestly, like, Faye, I know that you contacted me about ribbons and stuff. I think that if you were to apply to ALA, I think it would be good because I described it in my video that ALA, they are really, really into the ribbon game. So, you know how you like niche fandoms and I do too? I almost ran out of Murder Drone ribbons. And I ran out of Dungeon Meshi ribbons. So I think that ALA would also be cool too, if you could. Colin North is big into ribbons as well. Ooh. One day I would love to do a con in another state too. I might after Fanime in, maybe I'll again and see you there. If you do Silver, I'm gonna be the first one to your table. I don't care if they're actually one more thing for those that apply to Fanime. And those that go to Fanime can also attest to this too. So my Fanime peeps speak out. Artist Alley. The first moment that it opens up, it is packed. Like, it is cram-packed. It's like can of sardines a bit. So, unfortunately, if I were to try to get in, I have to literally squeeze my way through, actually. So, hopefully they can do something about it. Oh yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard about it, and a few people in the server that I'm in, they actually have also said that Fanime is really, really good too. And also just Fanime in general always has like the best energy. I've been there as an attendee a few times, and they always have really, really good energy. Like, I really, really like it. I would also like to make it one of my main cons as well too. Sounds fantastic. Like, okay. So, I'm gonna draw a quick little thing. So, you have the room right here, and there's 2 entrances as far as my memory serves me right. There's one that's right here, and then there's one that's right here. Okay? So there's extra stuff right here. There's stairs that go right here. So here's the side. Here's the front. And normally they do it like this, so each line is a few tables like that. I don't know how many rows they're gonna do this year. But when I say it's packed, you literally have to squeeze in to get in. Yeah. It's like packed. Like everybody just kind of funnels in, you know. And it's crazy. It's crazy. So I usually have to wait a little bit for me to get in to go and see the other artists. I actually have an artist friend who's in there all the time. At least as far as I've seen, they've been in there for 2 years in a row. They actually here on Twitch too. JVT, JEY_VT. They're usually there at the con. As well. And they usually do like a what do you call it? A stamp rally. Yeah, they do a stamp rally with their friendos. So I'm hoping that I can get to see them. I'm hoping I get to see them. But yeah, this year will be the last time that I bounce out from the application, because CJ specifically asked me saying, "Hey, we did Big Con. It was the first time. I want to have fun." I'm like, "Okay." You know? And I want to respect my sister's wishes because she helps me out with stuff, so yeah. I want to respect her wishes. You know? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But yeah, if Faye, Silver, if you get into the con, expect me to rush to your table the minute that I can. I will literally just go yoink, rush over there. Expect it. That's what I did when I saw a few peoples that I was not expecting to go to the con in ALA. I actually went to their table first thing and foremost, and I was like, I've been waiting for you. I think you can do it, Faye. I think you can. Your art's really, really good. Your art's really, really good, and honestly, I think that like you said, like how they have to have some original stuff here and there and also some small stuff. I bet that yours would actually do very well, and same with Silver too. I think that you guys would both be good. I can totally see it. Because like that's what I see like a lot in Fanime. They have like again like the section that you showed on your stream one time. They said, oh, this section is for like, you know, Genshin Honkai, and then this section is for like more smaller works, and then this is for gamers, and then they have like kind of a pretty good mix, you know? They have a pretty good mix. Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, guys, I'm aiming that the comic will come back on the 9th of February. That's what I'm aiming for. Again, I was gonna get it all put out today, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to overwork myself, so I said, okay, I have to put down the hammer. Okay, the hammer's gonna ring on the 9th, and hopefully the shop will be open again soon, because I have to figure out how I'm gonna send out prints, because I know how most shipping, at least from what I've been seeing with the site that I use to help me with my shipping, most of it is pretty easy with stickers and buttons. Those are pretty easy, so I don't have to update it too much. The problem is the prints, because that one I am a little bit nervous about, because I don't want to have prints be bent when they get to the person, you know, so I'm looking into it. Trying to get it to look right, you know? It feels different when people like your fan art compared to when they like your OCs. I will admit that I am a little bit sad that no one really bought a print of Eric. Although, granted, I only had one print of Modern Zombies, so maybe it didn't stand out too much. I had a lot of other series prints, like... Let me grab the picture again. Where is it? I know I had it here somewhere. On the... Well, it doesn't really even show in the picture now that I think about it. Yeah, I only had like one print of Eric. If I could, I would like to add some more OC prints to my lists, of course. I would like to. That's what I would definitely like to as well. Hmm. 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 I'm trying to figure out how to do this because like he's kind of like using a little flower that he got. So he has some flowers that were arranged at a grave, basically, and he took one of them and gave it to like he's using it to play with his cat, basically. I'm gonna start designing my prints as 5x7, edit them to be 11x17 instead of being the opposite. People have asked me for a lot of smaller prints. Yeah, like I actually was told that like a lot of people. Actually, I found out that a lot of people at ALA wanted smaller prints, and I kind of had to tell them a few times because Cat Girl Itazumi was actually the most popular, and they said, "Do you have a small print of her?" I'm like, "Sorry, we just sold out." And they're like, "No." Hi, I'm Casey from work. Excited to be in your first stream, Casey from work? Hmm? Question mark? But still, welcome on in, though. Ochako, welcome on in. Let's see here. Let's see here. I will refer to the username, no, of course, unless if you prefer to use the other name, by the way. With CJ. Oh, okay. So you're one of CJ's beans. Okay. CJ just kind of sleeping and resting today, actually, because she's not feeling too well, but she's doing okay, though. Doggo's kind of keeping her nice and warm. It's honestly just been... Again, I say this again. It gets cold one day, then it gets hot the next, then there's rain and everything, and I'm like, ugh. You can call me Ochako. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to draw this hand from this angle because in the ref that I have, it doesn't really have that. In the ref in question, the hand is actually behind the user, but I really want to draw it where Zachary's holding the cat. You know? Like, he's just holding the cat, but he's also playing with the cat, you know? I'm kind of curious, do some cats... I'm kind of curious, because, like, I'm not a cat person in general, but I feel like that a flower is, like, a funny little thing for the cats to play with a bit. It's like those string toys, I think. Close to it. Yeah, let me see here. Sometimes cats will bat whatever you're holding. Will they even bat, like... I have heard that, like, sometimes that when people, like, are trying to draw, the cats will bat at the pen when they're drawing. At least, that's what I've heard sometimes when I'm sneaking into other people's streams here and there. Yes? Wait, they will? Oh my gosh. Cat is also trying to do art, too. My tablet pen is a common target. Ah. Okay, I just need to do that. Okay. Okay. Trying to make sure the anatomy is right on this. Hmm. But yeah, like, I was thinking for a long while when I was drafting up MZ. I don't know, again, if this will become canon. If it does, then I would love for that. Although I'm gonna have to ask a lot of my cat owner friends, like, question, what do cat do? Just curious, because I am more of a dog person. So Eric's dog, I will know exactly, like, what the doggo will do, but... Just saying it right now, my doggo is actually a cat because she was raised by cats. Cat do cat things, yep. Hedgie is also a good resource for cat behavior. Yeah, I've seen the amount of times that Hedgie has been taken prisoner per se, by their cats, and then they can't stream because cat boy want attention. You know, cats can be very different. Some like affectionate pet, others chill out from people. Yeah, like I do know a little bit about that because when I would used to visit when I visit my papa who has a cat named they like to rub against you, but sometimes they're very skittish, and if I try to pet them, like, okay, if they go up to you, they're like, okay, I am the only one that I'm the only one that's allowed to pet slash I'm petting the human. But when I try to pet them, nope. They just zoom. They zoom away. A good example I heard on cats, almost neurospicy, they don't communicate through normal means, they communicate. Oh yeah, like that makes sense. That makes sense. Like Delilah doesn't really communicate sometimes as well. Like I believe like Delilah also she gets like sometimes overstim. So I don't know. I think the cats do that too. Like when they get overstim, they're like, no, I don't want to interact. You know. Yeah, that's exactly that's exactly it. Yeah, like Delilah. Usually after like I know that this is again not I don't know because some people do give their cats bath, but you can't most of the time because cats don't normally like water unless they're. I have heard that there are cats that do like water, of course, which I'm like, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I'll let you know through body language. Yeah, Delilah does that too. Again, she was raised by cats because back when I was in college and Cedo was in college, we couldn't let Grandma take care of Delilah because Delilah was a pupper and she's too hyper. She would probably knock over Grandma a bit until eventually she learned to calm down a bit. She still is hyper though, but sometimes she has her moments. She would be too hyper, so we had to ask my friend to take care of her while we were in college. And my friend had, I think, two cats. So Delilah would learn a lot of the body language and a lot of the ways of talking through the cats. She did still talk like a doggo, like I say talk in terms of body language and action like a dog, but there was a lot of times where I'm like, why are you acting like a cat, dog? They're like, oh. Honestly, Connor's like, it's like zoomy time. Like, meow. But the cat has this. Connor has no chill. From what you have said on your stream, Connor has no chill, yeah. Mm-hmm. You see the gremlin or hyper brain cell. Yeah, that's Delilah, like. There's also times where Delilah is just like, arr, arr, and I'm like, what do you want? Arr. I'm like, sweetheart, you gotta show me what you want. Arr. Okay. And then I just kind of talk back with her like, arr. And she's like, arr. So we just kind of talk with each other. She's talkative. I just came back from home for half an hour ago. My cat has her own room. Ah, okay. Yeah, Delilah, she does have crate training. Like when we first got her, we were kind of worried that it would be a while for her to get crate trained. Like Delilah was small, guys. Like she was small enough to fit in my backpack that I carry with me. Because I got the bike rider home and I didn't want to have a risk of her jumping out of the bike. So it would look a little like this. So hang on. So we have like tiny dog. Okay? And then we got like backpack. And she would just stick her head out of the bag. and just bark at people while I'm bike riding. She's like, bark, bark, bark. This is my ride. Get off. Get off. This is my ride. You know.
Yeah, so you
Yeah, but she's like, no. Dogs are ADHD and cats are autism in a sense. So, yeah. But also Delilah, I like she's very snuggly all the time. So yeah. Hmm. I am gonna slowly soon on my shop because I have a lot of matte stickers and I want to get them out from the old stuff that I had. I am gonna soon make a B grade area. Like, here's the listing of stuff that I have that's B grade. You know, I do want to get the matte stickers out because I like my vinyl paper. I found that I love it a lot. Okay, and thankfully I have a 3D model of Zachary's glasses because, oh gosh. I swear, like, the minute I found that, I was like, yep, that's mine. Yoinks. Okay, guys, I know that you guys said that, like, what your pets are for your characters, but if the character in question had to name their pet, what would it be? Just curious, because, again, I already said that if Zachary were to get a cat, like, if I had that, it's season 2 is still being written up a bit. I have all the the blueprints for it done. He would name this cat Midnight, most likely. It's a black cat. It's a black cat. A little stray. That kind of just shows up at the graveyard, you know? I've realized lately that a lot of Zachary's pictures are going to be at the graveyard, actually. Yeah, let me get his reference sheet really quick out so I can get his outfit. One of my OCs had a pet cat named Stoneball once I didn't include in the story. Yeah, like, that's what I think. Like, I think that this will be basically like a pet that's not in the story, but it's kind of in the illustration stuff. You know? I am excited, though, to work on this drawing, though, for February, guys. I am excited to work on this, even though this is not canon. But you guys have been saying that Eric gives off that energy. I am excited to work on this, though, in February, for sure, with you guys. Oh, and speaking of which, for February, guys, I officially have a day for when we're gonna do the Ocarina of Time blindfold challenge. It's literally next week on Monday. So, that is when it's gonna happen. Monday, February 3rd is when we're gonna do the Ocarina of Time blindfold challenge. So I can't wait. I'm gonna be blind, literally. I can't see it all. Okay. Let me just... And this song, I like it, but I'm gonna skip, actually. Yeah, this one's good. Let me see here. Where is... I was looking for Zachary's outfit, now I can't find it. Zachary, where's your outfits and stuff? I had them here for a minute. Which is also something I need to do. I actually need to finish up those ref sheets. Oh my gosh. I also kind of want to redo Zachary's refs a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I like this outfit, though. It's my favorite, personally. Eric just going into panic. I don't know, drawing Eric flustered is now my new funny thing that I like to do sometimes when I have to draw Eric. Like, when I need a warm-up for character emotes a bit, I just draw Eric flustered, and it's just my favorite thing right now. Like, I think we all have, like, that one OC or character in question that we all use when we're warming up. For me, right now, it's Eric, and then sometimes on occasion, I'll be drawing, Maria or Zachary, but Eric is usually my first go-to. Okay. Let's see here. Just trying to make sure that everything works really well on this. My go-to OC sketches. My go-to OC for sketches is there the Elf Mage. Ooh. I am excited, by the way, to draw your owls, by the way, Silver, because one of them, again, I forget their name, but they have like they have the silver hair. They have the silver hair, and I have to remember names. I have to remember names to the best of me, honestly. I have to remember them. Carcius, yeah, I can't wait to draw him as an owl. That's gonna be a very, very fun owl to draw. It's gonna be a very, very fun owl. Let me just move this over there. The Kitsune Shiny Rock would be named Iwa? I mean, I still think it's pretty cool, though. I still think it's pretty cool. Honestly, it's just kind of interesting to see what name the character gives their pet, or... Like, one thing that is notable about Eric, which you guys will see in the series, he does tend to give people nicknames. And this actually became canon because of you guys. And I didn't put it in the story at first, but because it did happen, it was because of you guys that I put it in there. He calls Maria old lady because she literally does not act like how she should. Like, oh, she just acts kind of like, you know, I'm trying to word it best. God, I need to get better at words. That's one of my challenges for her too. That she acts like she knows better more often than not. And Eric's like, okay then, here's your nickname, old lady. He calls Zachary Z for short, you know, or Zach. But next thing you know, Maria punches him basically. So I didn't make that canon until you guys did it. I'm like, yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works. Because Maria has very short temper. Which is also kind of funny, too, because a lot of people say, oh, she's probably the cool-headed character. I'm like, no, she has a very short temper, especially when it comes to... She has a very short temper, which is why William has to keep a close eye on her. I want to get better at that. There we go. Okay. But yeah, that's one thing about, like, Maria and stuff. I actually want to draw a drawing for Maria. I already did one recently, but I want to do better on it, because it was only just a quick drawing. I want to try and draw, something for her probably in, like, January, probably March, probably. It literally means rock. Oh, okay. It's a shiny rock, though. So, therefore, yes. Wait, let me get that other ref that I did. Hang on, let me grab Topaz. Topaz, come here. Let me grab Topaz really quick. Okay, how did I draw your arm again? Unless I got a different angle, but still. Refs are refs, you know? And I'm trying to also there is one thing that I do kind of want to do and conquer in my art, guys, because I had a bad habit. I have a bad habit in general. I wouldn't call it a bad, but I want to just say I want to improve upon it. I want to not hide my character's hands anymore. I kind of want to have them be seen and being used in artwork. Oh, hey there, Des. Welcome on in. Although I can't read that, unfortunately, I cannot. Yeah, we are English only. So if you can, please keep chat to English, please. Oh, heck yeah, hands can add so much emotion to image. Yeah, that's what I want to do more of. I want to add more interactive ways. I want to have my character's hands be interacting and stuff. Like, that's what I did with Eric, even though this is just kind of similar to the original image that this is based off of. I did have it so his hands are like this. So he's like, oh dear, he's actually gonna be holding his pen, actually, right here, actually. He's actually gonna be holding his pen. So... like, he's, like, nervous. He's like, oh, dear. Let me just do this really quick. How dare you, Riley? How dare? Also, Riley. Meh. Yeah, if I could appear at other cons, there have been some cons I've been seeing from like that are out of my state that I would like to go to, because I've heard that they're really, really good, and I would like to give them a shot. Like, one I've heard is MomoCon, I think it's called. I've heard of that one. And I've heard a few here and there around. If I can, I would like to try for Anime Impulse, even though I am still a little bit... I mean, I should have expected a little bit. Not expected, but just, if I could, I would like to try that one, even though, they did let me know last minute, like, literally a week before the con was gonna happen. I would like to try it still. You just want to go back into the cage, don't you, Riley? You want your fabricator, don't you? Maybe. Yep. About in Anime Arizona. I have heard about that. You've talked about that here and there. I have, like, if I could, that would be a really cool one to go to as well. I've also heard of this other one called SakuraCon. It's been told to me a bit here and there in some of the circles I've been looking in. SakuraCon I've heard is a good one. I heard Dragon Con is a good one for fantasy, which, yeah. But I also realized one more thing. Because since I draw also video games, like, I'm actually planning on completing the Wind Waker battle. Because someone actually came up to me and said, hey, do you plan on completing the Wind Waker boss rush battle scenes? And I'm like, oh yeah, that was my plan. I actually had them all sketched out in my notebook, actually. But I just didn't have time to finish them. That was actually one of the prints, actually one of the sets of the prints that people actually sign. Because I plan on actually making that a series. Because I love Wind Waker. It's one of my favorites. It's actually, I would say this, that Waymaker actually helped me out with my style and my coloring, because the colors and the liner and shading in general is just so beautiful in that series. Even though there's not really any liner in the drawings and stuff for it, but I still see it, you know? Yeah, wait. I kind of wish I could hold the Lila right now, but I know that she'd be squirming as heck if I did this, so I have to try and... Well, that means the arm would be going like that. What? Wow, thank you for resubbing. Whoa, 23
Is
months.
stack.
That's almost 2 years. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the support. Thank yous. Hey Dan, how goes it? How goes it? We're doing good. We're just talking about OCs. We were talking earlier about like, what would your character's pet be if they had a pet? Like, I'll be honest, Zachary doesn't have a pet, but I have made a few jokingly drawings when I was hanging out with friends. They said, I could see Zachary being a cat person, and I said, well, I don't think his dad would allow it per se a bit. I think that like he would have this sort of stray cat in the graveyard that he would basically meet up every now and then and just give them food and play with them. So he's kind of playing with one right now that has like a little flower and everything. The cat's trying to get the flower and he's just like, it's okay. As long as Dad doesn't find out, then I'm good. You know? So yeah. He's throwing Zachary with a cat, because why not? And the cat's name would be Midnight. Oh, and also, guys, I actually want to ask you this. If I could have your guys' attention really quick. Because this has actually been a video that I've been debating about, and I was talking with a friend the other night about it. Because they said, how do you use Blue Sky? And me, because I've been using Blue Sky like non-stop and just going full on deep dive mode, he's like, bruh, you should totally make a video on how to use Blue Sky. I'm like, should I? I'm thinking about it, because a lot of people have been coming to me for Blue Sky advice, apparently, so I've been wondering if I should. Would the kitty's name be named Minna? I didn't even think about that, but now that you think about it, maybe it might. Maybe there's a game that, I don't know. Maybe, like, there's a game that, like, I don't know. That, like, that Eric mentioned, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna name you Midnight, or Midnight, like that. I could watch that. Yeah, because everybody's been saying, like, how do you use... Okay, so I actually also have to further this up with this, because I'm in the Twitch Creators Club for VTubers, artists, and, you know, coworkers and stuff. But when I was in the VTuber stuff, you can do a shameless plug your YouTube channel whenever someone follows your Blue Sky. I mean, it's because here's the thing. I was actually in the Twitch Creators Club, and they were saying, how do you use Blue Sky? I can't get any reach on it. I'm like, here's the thing. Interact. That's it. You just gotta be social on there. Social media, you gotta be social, you know? But I have also found a way for me to actually get reach and stuff with it, with even, I actually have an alternate account, and I've actually been slowly building it to do some tests on it, and it's going up a bit, you know? It's going up a bit. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that because I think a lot of people say that like they want to grow in there. I'm like, yeah, I do. I do want to help out with the growing, you know, like that. I see that emote there, Riley. I see that. Yeah. But I'm also wondering, like, also thinking, I was thinking about doing it where I would take questions from people that are using Blue Sky right now currently and that want to grow, and they would send me in those questions, and then I would answer them in the video as well, too. I was thinking about doing something like that, because I think that that would be a good way to get, like, the common questions, or at least some of the questions in general that people are asking for it, you know? Because I would be only able to tell how to grow as a artist account, because that's mainly the area of circle that I'm in when it comes to that stuff. But of course, I would say that this is just how I did it. I'd like to know more about feeds, making them and using them. Ooh. Hang on, I'm gonna write these down really quick. I'm writing them down. But yeah, if you guys got any stuff like that, like, because I've been seeing a lot of videos here and there, so yeah. I don't know how to make them. Oh, I can just send you the details right now, actually, Silver, if you want. I think I sent it to, Atomic and, Kitty, because they were asking me. So give me a second. I think I sent it to Faye, too. How many tags for drawing too much and reposting your art is bad. Honestly, I would say this. Reposting your art is not bad. Okay? It's not bad at all. I am actually going to be reposting a few artworks that I did. Like, I actually found some old art of mine that I said, this still looks like it could be put up here and there. I mean, I still like it, you know? I would say this, that if you repost it a bit too often, it can be a bit too much. I actually just kind of, and I'm going to use the words even though they don't belong. I usually just retweet it. Every now and then, I'll just go back into my art and say, I'm in the mood for murder drones, so therefore retweets my murder drone stuff. I have some OC artworks, I want people to see it. Reposts and retweets, my modern zombie stuff. But if it's been, like, about a few months, I would say, yeah, definitely just repost it, personally. Like, get your people to know, like, who's this cool bean right here? Well, this bean right here is my boy Zachary. And, like, say if the month is, like, I'm talking about Zachary, I would definitely repost something like this. And I'm just saying that this is just my way of doing it, personally. The amount of tags that I use it strictly for whatever feeds I'm targeting. For me, because since I post OCs and because since I post fan art, I try to target the tags towards those things. So if I'm posting murder drone stuff, the tags are usually art, and then space, and murder drones, and then sometimes fan art. But I just usually keep it up to about 3 tags. That's what I say is my bare minimum. 3 tags is my bare minimum. There have been some people that do more, but I just personally find for me 3 is my sweet spot. And again, Blue Sky doesn't punish you, unlike another certain site, you know? It doesn't punish you. It literally just targets it toward the feeds. You know? But I think that the one thing that I would recommend to know is know when people are awake. My time zone for my stuff, and people that follow me, as far as I've seen, are usually awake at around 8 a.m. PST to around 10 a.m. PST. So I will usually have a pic or a post go out around at the 9 a.m. mark, so it hits the EST. Your tags and replies make the original post pop up in searches. It still does, although it will only pop up that thing as far as I've seen, like... Hang on, let me go over to my Blue Sky really quick. Like, let me get my Blue Sky up for you guys to show. And I can show you guys how I do it. I don't mind. I do not mind. Alright, guys, sit down. We're gonna have a Blue Sky lesson. Take notes. Miyasaku. I have to go to my other scene to adjust stuff. Maybe Bane's right. Maybe I should get, like, a display capture, but I don't want to. Okay. I have to. Alright, so. How often do you post a day? I try to post at least once every single day. That's me, at least. Because I just try to post once per day. That's just me. Because, that way, I don't know, for me personally, I find that it does help a lot. Yeah, I always use alt text, but some posts want to add tags, and oops, I forget. I mean, alt text still can find stuff. Like, actually, back to your original question, by the way, Silver. You can put you can put keywords in your post that are in the alt text, and small warning right now, an ad's gonna play in about a minute, so I'm gonna wait till I say the rest of the information, and I'm gonna snooze it really quick. You can put tags in, not, well, you can't, hang on, turning back to my other scene really quick because I'm in studio mode right now. Yeah, so the way that I set up my stuff is I have it be like, okay, here's the keyword right here, Wind Waker, and I have Goma. So if anyone searches that, then they'll show up that. Blue Sky does target keywords, but it also targets tags. Though I find that tags, in my opinion, work better. So I usually set up like this. Art, topic, and then another topic, of course. That's about it, usually. 3. That's what I usually do for myself. And then I put like a alt text here. You can't really see it because my thing is being very, very tiny, but hang on, let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. Yeah. I normally put down like Toon Link. Okay, that's another thing. Wind Waker again. Lava Goma. You know? And I put all that stuff together. That's all I do. And you can put tags at the bottom. And some people don't even use tags. But I find that putting tags in the main post does help, and I would say that personally 3 is the sweet spot for me personally. I found very good success with 3 being my sweet spot. And I also post usually around at this time. So like I think I saw somewhere when I was researching a bit, and again, depending on where you're trying to target, and I said that, and I said it as best I can. Depending on where you're targeting, like if your time zone is awake and more active in Eastern Standard Time, you're gonna want to, and you're in PST. For me, I would have to post at 9 a.m. then, you know, because people are like, oh, they're eating lunch, you know. So take that into account. That's something I would say and take into account. And I try to post it around that time every single time. I try to post within the sweet spot, which is 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. PST, because then I know that people are there and they're active a bit. Granted, I know that it's not going to be like, oh, immediately retweet, repost, etc. But it will happen. Another example here. I also would recommend, if you see things like this, like, I did repost this, but it was a question like, oh, what was your most popular art? And for me, apparently it was N. So I basically put down here, this is a new one, but yeah, it's like this. I would say definitely find stuff like this, like interactivity on Blue Sky is the best way, in my opinion, to get your stuff seen out there, honestly. So if you are OC focused, then, you know, interact with OC stuff as well too. If you are fan art focused, which I am a mix, I'm a weird mix. I'm an OC focused and I'm a fan art focused. So I tend to basically try to match with what's going on, per se. That's what I would say is the best way I can do it. Also, art shares. I found that like art shares help a lot. I try to see who's doing art shares, and I also try to interact with other people in the art shares. I guess the basic core mechanic of it is you gotta interact. You gotta like find the folks that you that you are going to interact with, of course. You know. I hope that explained right. I'm terrible when it comes to explaining things if I don't have a script. So, yeah. Hopefully that explained right. I hope. I hope. You know. Okay, hang on. I have to fix this at some point. Hang on. Let me see here. Where did I put it? There. There we go. Wait, why is this still targeted? Excuse me. I don't want it to be targeted anymore. Okay. It's glitched. Are you glitched or are you not glitched? Hmm. Okay. But yeah, I usually post once a day. I use 3 tags minimum, and I just try to interact with people that I've been seeing that I can interact with. Like, I interact with a lot of webcomer peoples on Blue Sky, and that helps. Do our trades help with making friends? I mean, I can't say for that because like I don't normally do art trades as much. Art trades do, I would say, like if you feel like you're comfortable with the person. Honestly, I wish that Hero was here because that's kind of like from what I've seen he does more. But also do taking like I can't speak on art trades, unfortunately. I can't speak on that stuff because that stuff is not in my knowledge area. I don't normally do that as much. For me personally, if I were to do an art trade, I usually do it with people that I know pretty well. So I guess it could. Like if I know a person very well, then I'm like, okay, I'm more down to do the trade per se. And someone that I know really, really well. Oh, A-Fly. Oh my gosh, that emote is so Why do I feel like this would be like a little tuxedo cat? You know what? This cat has white paws. Yeah, this cat has like little white paws on it. But also at the end of the day, I would say this too. Even though yes, I do have a high follow count on Blue Sky and stuff. I mean, it's a good achievement, like, you know, like, oh, I got up to that amount. But I would also say this, just try to have fun, you know? That's the most important thing I could say. Because I try to make sure that I don't have the mental of like I don't personally like the mental of counts per se of I try not to, but I do like to celebrate a bit, but I trying to word again, sorry, English is not first language, art is. Uh I just try to have fun personally. That's what I would say. If I hit something if like you're trying to grow, also just try to make connections with people that you want to make connections with, you know? But also just make friends too, you know? In the Discord, oh my gosh. What did you guys do? What'd you guys do? Oh, I see what you did, Fly. Yeah, Bradley's gonna go feral. Hmm. Hmm. But yeah, I would say like if you find people that like I can't speak for everyone. I can't say like, oh, if you have a like I mean if you have like I'm trying to figure out how to word this without it sounding so off. It's on sale. Oh wow. Wait, it's on sale right now? Wait, is it on sale on Steam? On PlayStation. Ah, okay, I don't have a PlayStation. Hmm. I feel like I need to move the arm a little bit because the arm is driving me nuts a bit. also know that there are things like OC Sky and I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to word stuff because like I know that like we were talking about it, but eh. Let's see here. Find that there so I know how. Christimo, yeah, what did you do? Oh, by the way, guys, I am updating the emotes on Thursday. I know it's Wednesday with you guys, right? It's Wednesday. I think it is, right? Yeah, we're gonna be updating a lot of emotes soon on Wednesday. How much is it? Just curious. Wait, you want me to tell me in regular? Hang on, let me go to Steam really quick. How much is it on Steam? I can't even see it very well. Oh, I see it. Oh. Wait, it's called, correct me if I'm wrong, Persona people, come on out. Persona 5 is called Persona 5 Tactica? Is that it? Is that it? Is it Persona 5 Tactica? Then what is it? Just curious, which one is it? Wait, what is it? Hang on, I'm take a look in. I just looked up Persona 5 and I'm like, wait a minute. Ah, okay, Persona 5 hang on. Yeah, but when I type in just Persona 5, it's literally just, a whole bunch of stuff just comes up and I'm like, that's not the one I'm looking for. That's strange. It's only to show me the DLC stuff. Hold up. Show me the thing! Oh, there it is! Of course I'm old enough. Gosh, that sounds so weird saying it right now like that. Like, are you old enough to play this game? Yes, I'm old enough, I swear. I'm at high enough level, okay? I can play this. Shuji isn't baby, Shuji is elf. Yes, I'm elf. I'm older than all you guys, honestly. Okay, I will make sure to write that down in my calendar, February 6th. I'm gonna add that right now to my list so I can grab it when I can. I think I have that. Yeah, I have that, yeah. Okay. Added that to my list so I can grab it later. Yeah, I'm gonna write down a few more things. Wish I could adjust my mic so you guys could hear the clicky clackies, because I can't get it to adjust properly for that. Oh, I know that Rook likes Phoenix Wright. I also have been seeing Unplugged Professor play a lot of Phoenix Wright. They do a lot of voice acting and stuff, and they're really cool to listen. You're gonna play Persona 5? I mean, we'll see, okay? I'll see if I can dedicate a month for that, because we still gotta get through Thousand Year Door, okay? The sale ends on February 6th, so... I just need to make sure that I haven't, like... Okay, I know it's on sale, okay, but I have to make sure I budget because I'm trying to also save for Fanime, so when I go to Fanime, I can also get stuff that I want from Fanime, so yeah. I have to save up. Yeah. Maybe I can get it, like... I think I could probably get it, like, probably on... Let's see, February begins Friday, so I could probably get it on Sunday. That's when I should probably be free to get it. You said it's like a... Riley, you're the Persona expert here. You're the Persona expert here, just curious. Persona 5 Royale, that's the one where it's like the story mode stuff, right? Is that it? That's the one that you get hyped about, right? I'm asking because I know that you're the Persona expert here. It's all story. It's turn-based too, right? Persona 5 on... Oh gosh, yikes. Wait, how much is it full price when it's not on sale? Hey, I'm gonna look again really quick. That might actually incentivize me to get more. Okay, yeah, I gotta get it on this. I gotta get it on Sunday. Yeah, it's turn-based. Okay, that's speaking my language right there. Turn-based games for the win! And I still got more games to play, like... I've been slowly, little by little, chipping away at the game that CD got me, Dragon Quest 7. And it's so far been it's been really, really good. I've been chipping away and playing at it, and I love it. I think on Saturday and Sunday, I think I'll be playing that, just so I can catch up a bit. Because so far the story has been really, really good. Been really, really good. Also, I won't lie. Right now, I'm just saying this right now. Persona 5's art style is very, very pretty, and I do want to kind of study it. I personally do kind of want to study it. Because it's got, like, screen tones and stuff in it, too, and also the thick line art, too, which I really, really like. I actually want to draw because another streamer that I met at the con was talking about it, and I personally do want to draw it too because I saw another artist also draw it at the con, which made me go, why haven't I drawn this? I should be drawing this. I like it. The World Ends With You. I want to draw specifically the first game. I don't know about the second game. I love it, but the first game touched my heart more. The persona you can hit anytime, it's practically a cheat button. So there's a persona of Navi. Got it. There's a Navi persona. Honestly, Riley, if you were to play a game, I think that you should give it a shot. I just said it a minute ago. The World Ends With You. I think that you would like it personally. And I say that I think that you would like if you can get your hands on it, because this is a specific version, I would say, because I don't want you to, for me personally, I just don't think the Switch version is good. I think that personally the DS version is better. World Ends With You, the original on DS. I say that because the Switch one is very, very janky a little bit. I did some test playthroughs and it's kind of weird. Because the World Ends With You is actually originally a DS game where you can control two characters at the same time. Because in the Reaper game, you have the main character and then you have his partner, which you can control. I own the World Ends With You on DS, but never played it. Oh, I think that you would have liked it too, Silver. Like, it's a really good game in my opinion. The first game, in my opinion, is very good. The second game, there is some things that I wish could have changed because they kind of got repetitive, and I personally did not like it being that repetitive, in my opinion, because it just kind of did not work really well. It got annoying, and I won't say it. If you guys want to play Neo, you can. The music is still pretty banger basically, but it just, I have some issues with some of the stuff in there. Specifically, I have issues with how it was kind of story written a little bit, just a little bit. It's good, but I wish there was something that could be changed. Mm. But yeah, we're gonna try and finish this all in one stream today, which is gonna hopefully be a thing. I can probably get the line art done and then probably the coloring and stuff. The background, I kind of want to try and do a painter background a little bit because I wanna make my backgrounds a little bit more simple for illustrations a bit. Okay, Zachary, I gotta grab your glasses. Give me a minute. Where are they? I need to draw my comic pages by no motivation. I need to do it. Draw along with us. You can do it. I'm gonna actually at some point do some co-working streams where I'm working on the comic, because I also have to get my butt to finish up some things. My goal for when the comic relaunches up, like when it comes out of the small hiatus that I put it on, is to have at least chapter 1, all the pages done, even with the extension that I had to put in there, because I realized, yeah, it could use a bit more. I will admit that there has been some times where I have thought about making the comic in a webtoon format, but I just personally like it in the webcomic format. Mm-hmm. Remember, guys, we use our resources. I think also this is the only time that I actually would draw Zachary with his eyes being a little more wider. Zachary's eyes are normally like very low, but I think this is the one time I'm actually gonna make an exception and just draw his eyes just a little bit wider because he's happy. A rare occurrence. I'm gonna flip the canvas to make sure that looks good. Okay. Rare occurrence where he's smiling. Hmm. His jawline needs to go up a bit more. If I may ask the rest of the chat, I'm curious. I know we have a few beans working on stuff. What are you guys working on right now? I'm curious. And I'd like to know. I'm gonna just do some shading really quick so I can catch that. This just kind of helps me to figure out where the shading I have to do. One line, you've done good. You've done good. Mm. Yeah, Zachary just kind of sitting next to a tree that's next to him. He's sitting actually on a bench. So, because like I know most graveyards, at least the graveyard that like the graveyards that I've been to, they have like little benches that are next to the graves and the gravestones and like that. So you're just sitting down at one. Okay. And then I'm gonna just draw some trees. Maybe in there. No, wait. I like to think there's a fence there. Hmm. Okay. Gosh, this looks so cute already. Ah, look at him. He's smiling, guys. He's smiling. I don't make him suffer that much. I mean, what? Okay. Okay, I should grab his glasses though, so I don't have to redraw them. Hmm. Okay. Navigator, yeah. That way I can see it in its non-mirrored form, because I will admit that most of my drawings tend to start from the right, and then I can't draw it from the left. I'm so used to just starting all of my drawings from the right, personally. Which I guess makes sense, because I mean, I am right-handed, so... How about you guys? Do you guys start your drawings from left or right, or do you guys just start anywhere? Very curious. Mhm. Okay. Now that I think about it, I start my drawings from the left. Yeah, because like I feel like that depending on like how you draw, sometimes it can actually depend on like how you draw more often. Actually, well, not where you draw more often actually. Because for me, whenever I would draw my comic pages, I would always start them drawing from the right, and I always would draw a lot of my characters, well, facing towards the right. But because since I want to make sure that this one can be seen from the left, I have decided to flip the canvas on purpose. So while it looks like the finished drawing may be showing him from the facing the right, he's actually facing towards the he's looking towards the right, but I'm having him on the left side. Whereas the other way around, I would basically be doing the other way around. Does that make sense? And most of my characters tend to face to the left because I draw them starting from the right. Yeah, that works, I guess. Yeah, I made the mistake. His ears should be closer right here, actually. There will one day be a day where I don't draw my characters without... I will draw some characters without the fluff on the side, but I've just gotten so used to it that it's kind of my signature a bit. I have to draw Baldbane. Oh my gosh. I actually have one more owl to draw for Bane. It's the bb.exe form, actually. Seko, I have to check something. Okay, I'm gonna just move that to another layer to make it easier, so I have to erase stuff I can. I think if Eric were in this place, the cat would not be playing with the flower. It would be playing with Eric's floof, honestly. Eric's floof is also cat approved. Okay. Let's see here. I do want to try and see if I can get this all done in one stream. It'd be great, though. Because, I mean, my speed has been improving for my fan art stuff, so let's see if this translates over to here. Hmm. Okay. I think I'll just get all the lines down and then I'll slowly but surely adjust them, but I'm being picky. Wait a minute, I did that wrong. Uh-oh. Not sure why, but my hands are a bit shaky a bit. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch a little bit because maybe my hands need a bit stretching. If you're also drawing with me, make sure you guys stretch your arms, okay? You only got one set of hands. Mm. There we go. Hmm. Go. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make that this cat, even though it's a black cat, it would probably have like little mitts, like little mittens. It'd be very cute. Mm. Da-da-da-da-da. I also found it a little bit funny when I was at the store today that they're actually already starting to do Valentine's Day candies a bit. I was just trying to find some regular chocolate for myself, and I don't know. It's it's all now Valentine's themed chocolate, and I'm looking around saying, "Can I just get the regular chocolate?" No, we only have Valentine's. Like, okay. Isn't that kind of funny sometimes though? They just say we don't have that chocolate anymore, but it's I just want the non-Valentine one. Well, we have Valentine. Like, no. I don't know. Hmm. 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 Yeah. I am starting to wonder what I should eat for lunch though. Not sure. I know I say lunch, but that's just because I woke up again late. I've been lately realizing that I have been. Like, I go to sleep at an okay time, but I'll still be waking up late. I think it's because my blankets are too comfy. You guys ever have that sometimes where you're like, okay, I'm gonna wake up early, and then blankets are like, no, it's too comfy. You're not gonna get up. That's been my struggle lately. And I'm trying to get back on that schedule that I had before the con, but it's being tricky. Hmm. Hmm. Merge those two layers. There we go. Eh, now I just do that line right there. No, wait. I know that people were saying a lot of the times that, like, Zachary, when I kind of introduced him being in the thing that he's going to become, like, you know, a corner, that he should be a bit more cleaned up. So for me, I feel like, for me, pretty much when I was writing him, he didn't come off as, like, a character that has more well-kept hair. I mean, considering he is trying to fit into the best that he can. But for him, I have never really seen him with his hair more well kept. If anything, there is a design that I do have where his hair is pulled back though. Because his hair is a little bit long enough that you can actually pull it into a small ponytail with a bit more cleaned up look. But he only has that hairstyle on specific occasions. And I think that that's one thing that is kind of hard to do with sometimes for a character. You have to make them recognizable even if their hairstyle comes off differently, you know? Because there's usually that signature hairstyle or look for a character, and then you have to try and translate that look for a character without their signature hairstyle, you know? I think that the one thing I would say is Zachary's signature, at least in my opinion, is his eyes a bit. Or his glasses, I guess. How about you guys? What would you say is the signature for your characters? I'm curious. Go. Nah, he has to have an extra flip right there. Not my boy if he doesn't have that. Yeah, kind of like something that they always have, or the something that they look like. Just curious, like what would you say is a signature for your character in terms of looks, or something that they have, like their key item? Like for Zachary, it's his Zachary. I would say personally for me, it's his glasses. That's one thing I would say is his signature. And when I draw him without his glasses, it feels so weird. But I have to kind of do that whenever I start off, whenever I draw him. Like even in my sketches, I know exactly because his glasses are like rectangular. He's the only one that actually. Well, I wouldn't say he's the only one actually, because William actually has glasses too, but he doesn't wear them as often. There you go. You see your chat. Well, we. I'm confused because we're talking about OCs. Hi there, Pisces. How goes it? It's a monologue. of unrelated. I like to try and keep chat on a topic, though, personally. I also get a little bit, I don't know, like I get a little bit worried sometimes about Nico's been low energy past week. It's been kind of low energy here too. Like it was high energy at start, like how we were addicted to Balatro. Ah, I see you've also fallen in the Balatro hole. Yeah. I know that like Soapy is playing it right now. Me and both. Oof. Fade signature Lucas's bracelet. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like Fade, like your characters, Silver, they do have like a lot of signatures. Like Carshius, I can recognize them immediately because they're horns that they have. I can recognize them easily because of that. Fade, I can also recognize because of the bracelets as well too. But also, I would say also the scarf. The scarf is also something I would say is also a signature part of him as well. But you mentioned that the bracelets have a very key significance in the story, so that also can add up on that too. His scarf is new? Okay. But yeah, you said his bracelets have been with him since the start of the series. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see. Hey, let's go. I'm curious about the lore. Yeah, because I think it's really, really cool when OCs have like that very key signature to them. Like I know that one comic that I read, it's Cast Off, of course, they have a character that's their eyes are always glowing all the time, but whenever people look into them, they have it where the character gives fear to them. And recently we just found out why. Um for like Broken Ears, I can recognize Kema because Kema has their one ear. For Cavix's comic, I can recognize Gregor because of his mask and also the way that their eyes are drawn too. Zara has his hand wraps. Ooh. I think that we can all agree on this, guys. Guys, I think we can all agree on this that Eric's one key signature is his floof. His hair floof a little bit. Because I feel like that's what people say is a lot with that. His hair floof is the way that you recognize that that's Eric. And I think it's important when you make your characters, like, what's their key signature item? For Zach, it's his glasses. For Maria, I would say... I don't know if she has, like... For her key item, she used to have a necklace. But for her, actually, I would say, like, the way that her hair is, in a way. I would like to say. I'm still working on stuff for her. Hmm. Yeah. And I remember, like, you said that, like, you have your Sona have goggles all the time, Pisces. I think so. And I think that even in the Splatoon game, don't you use goggles a lot too? I think that you have goggles in your Splatoon character in the game. Hmm. But Ursa. I have to still do some digging here and there. Cause I know Fade, I know Carshius. Those two I know very, very well from your comic, Silver. Those two I know very, very well. Like, I can remember those two off the top of my head. Partially because Carshius is kind of my favorite. Even though I think you have said that he's the villain, if I remember correctly. He's the antagonist, I think so. He is indeed the villain. I have a soft spot for silver-haired characters. Never showed you, huh? I think that you did. I peeked in on your streams here and there a bit. I have a new PNG tuber? Ooh, if you want to drop it in the Show Shuji channel in my Discord, you can. I can take a look at it then. Because I have that channel open during streams. Yeah, I had that channel open during there. Hmm. I'm still not happy with this arm. I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. And I mean, I can kind of see it, but I'm not seeing it at the same time. Hmm. There we go. Hmm. Memorable. Maybe. I mean, like, there's always a way to make a character memorable, in my opinion. If done right, it can, you know? Like, the one thing that I was worried about for... And again, I say it all the time. I say it a bit here and there in passing. For Eric, I was worried that he wouldn't be memorable, but surprisingly he did. And then for Maria as well. But Fate ended up stealing the show. I mean, the way that I wrote Eric and Zachary is that Eric, in a sense, does take the spotlight from Zachary. And I did that on purpose because of like how Zachary is. You know, Zachary doesn't want to stand out too much, because if he does, then, well, you know, that might put some suspicion on him here and there. But because since Eric is a more high energy, I feel like that actually helped a bit. So Zachary kind of gets put in the back on purpose a bit. You can do it both ways. You can do it both ways. It depends on how you write them, I guess, or it depends on how you use them in the story as well too. Like, what's Ezra's goals in the story? Like, do they also as well... I'm trying to figure out how to word it. I'm trying to figure out how to word this properly. Like, does Ezra aid Fade? Do they have any similar goals and stuff? Like, it's basically like, again, I guess, like, if it contributes a bit. Eric wants to figure out what's going on in the city. Maria and Zachary obviously already know what's going on in the city, but, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that are going on with my characters. I'm trying to make sure each goal kind of plays into the final. I'm trying to word stuff right. Use order to help Fade. Has there, like... Again, I have to still say that she's following orders and finding her family. There could be some moments where, like, as she's assisting Fade, there are traces that she, like, if she has... I'm probably, again, like, I haven't had a chance to read... Again, I've been so bad that I haven't had a chance to read, and I want to. I'm gonna definitely do it. they like there can be hints that only SRCs as well. It's there when you get to it. Yeah, I need to. I've been like literally making on my phone a webcomic area on my phone that they're not like the ones that are not on like Webtoon or Tapas basically, because some comics are only on Webtoon and some comics are only on Tapas and some are like actually on other sites that require me to go into Chrome on my phone. And I'll be honest, I read stuff more if it's on my phone. That's kind of how I am. So, um, like I will definitely hang on. Silver, shoot me the link. Shoot me the link right now. I'm gonna make sure I add that thing into my webcomics thing, into my webcomics tabs. Shoot me the link right now in Discord. I'm going to do it. I'm going to add it in, and I'm going to read it tonight. I'm going to. I must. Yeah, just shoot me the link in DM. Shoot me the link to the webpage one. To the webpage one. Yeah, because if I open it on my phone, it'll go to the webpage one, so. Yeah, you can send me DMs. Hmm. Okay. Give me a second. I'm adding it to my folders list right now. Give me a second. Okay, it's on my phone, and now I can go there. Okay, good. There we go. Yeah, because if there's like a web page version of it, then yeah. So just in the cover image chapter 1. I still like to see the growth, honestly. Like, my characters have changed a lot since their first debut that I've worked on with them. Like, I don't know if you were there for it, but Zachary has changed a bit. He does still have like the earthy tones on him, but gosh, this is gonna bring up so many old drawings of him. Let me give it a second really quick. You guys want to see version 1 of Zachary? I still have it. Oh my gosh, I still have it. Oh my gosh. He was a lot more happier then. Oh my gosh. What did I do? He was so much more happier back then. Well, I say that. Yeah, high school Zachary per se. I adjusted this a little bit in the comic though, because this does kind of get used in the comic. But he was so much more happier back then. Oh my gosh. And now I made him so sad. Well, not sad, but like he's more of like just very, very tired. I think that this is when I started drawing him more tired like. So yeah. My poor son, what have I done to you? Mm-hmm. Okay. I will say this though, that my line art has improved a bit. I used to have like this was my thin line art arc, and then now I've gone back to my thick line art stuff. You know? And I think that that's a really cool change to see, especially in webcomics, like how the art style adjusts, even if it's an illustration or not, because my art style has definitely evolved a bit because of the comic, for sure. Mm. Oh no, you good. You good. Are you playing Final Fantasy, just curious? I still need to play Final Fantasy 14 when I get the chance. I just haven't had a chance for games lately. Which, by the way, guys, for my fellow Honkai peoples, I am still trying to find the chance to just say, okay, heck it, going on in and playing the new Honkai update because everyone keeps telling me it's good. I see that it's good. I want to play it. And also Herta won't come home. World of Warcraft. Ah, okay. Yeah, Bane's also playing World of Warcraft 2 as well. I wanted to play World of Warcraft, but also I know that you need a subscription for that, so... Well, you do need a subscription also for Final Fantasy, I think so. Hmm. Yeah, both have subscriptions. I gotta pick one or the other. Ugh. Final Fantasy is free up until level 70. Okay. I know that World of Warcraft also has a limit, but I forget what the limit is. How does one draw cat paw toe beans? Oh yeah. I like WoW. It looks really, really cool. And when I was a kid, I used to watch my papa play it all the time. Although I was saying it in the other day, I think I was saying it on Bane stream when I was hopping on in. Okay, because young me grew up on Legend of Zelda, and I would hear Papa say, "Oh man, I have to get up to that top of that cliff." He's like, he's frustrated. He can't get up to the top of the cliff. You know, before that, I don't know if it was before flying pets were actually a thing or mounts, or he just didn't have a mount at the time that could fly. So I promptly said this: "Just use a hook shot. Don't you have one?" And he's like, "There, there's no such thing as a hook shot in this game." Well, I mean, maybe you just gotta find a key and open the door, and there's a staircase somewhere that you can get up. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Because I was so grown up on Legend of Zelda logic that I thought, oh yeah, just do that. It will help. It will get you to there. You know. It was kind of funny a little bit, but I can also see where he was coming from. He's like, there's no hook shot. Cat owners, is this appropriate Tobin level? Just curious. You can play as the dragon now in WoW? Ooh. Hmm. Okay, let me see what Pisces put in there. Oh man, Pisces, I'm gonna send this right now. You've improved, honestly. Your rendering. Holy crow. Dude, your rendering has improved so much. Yo. Yeah, because I remember seeing your old rendering style, and this one has definitely gone up. You've definitely improved on that. And also, I love how the goggles have a slight transparency when the inkling is looking at you, and then when they're looking away, they it's like fully shaded in. I like that. I like that, honestly. That's really, really good. Ah, so you use PNG Jupiter Plus? Hi, Bane! How you doing? Guys, Bane also plays, WoW as well. No video tube. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, video tube. That's I remember that, yeah. How you doing, Bane? What's up about WoW? We were talking about games that people are playing. I was asking like about WoW, about Final Fantasy and stuff. And I'm like, I have to pick one. I have to pick one to play. Because I do kind of want to have another game. Yeah, another game to my list. But I do want to have another game where I'm just gonna be just able to just chill out, you know? Ah, neat, yeah. I know that you were playing as like a Volpal something last time I saw you on your stream. I think that you were playing something like that, yeah. I'm kind of debating if I should make like this tail, like, okay, cat owners, I need to ask a question. Would a black cat also could a black cat also have a fluffy tail, or is there some species of cats that have fluffy tails like a black cat? Oh, it's little fox dudes. Yeah, Volpera. Ah, okay, okay. Because I've only seen cats that like I don't know. I'm curious. I'm not a cat owner expert, so I'm curious. You should have slim tails. Ah, okay. Yeah, because I would like to draw the tail, but hmm. I could draw the tail like it's like that, perhaps. Maybe I could. Okay, hang on. Let me just sketch that out really quick, and then I'll quickly erase this. I was also thinking about drawing the cat's tail being like a little stub or something like that, because like it's a stray cat. Maybe, perhaps, but I don't know. Hmm. Evelpera, I mean Worgen and Drakthir. Tell me about WoW and stuff like that, guys, because like I have not seen. I remember seeing people playing WoW back in like 2010-ish, so I don't know any new changes and stuff. I would love to hear what you guys are doing in WoW. I would love to hear. Oh, and main question for you, your Sona. If Bibi were to have a pet, what would it be? I'm curious. And that goes same to you to Pisces as well. If you hadn't answered it, by the way. With years of lore, should you? Yeah. That's also what I'm worried about. If I do join a game, like an MMO, I'm worried I won't be able to catch up on the lore. Because I am a lore junkie. I know that with Ion, there was a plethora of lore in the game, but unfortunately, to know both sides of the story, you had to play both sides of the story. But that's kind of hard when the server restricts you only to playing one. So if you were in like... we're gonna use this, like, server A, and then there's, like, server, and then server B. If you were to play as Elios, which is one of the types of the clan, it's literally the same thing as the other ones. If you were to play as Elios, you could only play as Elios on server A. Whereas if you were to play on server B, you could pick whatever you wanted, of course. Like, I've seen some people that literally just played Elios all the way. But they didn't do it where, like, you could be Elios and Asmodean. No, you gotta pick one for the server. And I know that they did that because back in the day, people would actually try to play on both sides on the same server, and they would I know this was like a common thing because obviously the game, they had it where, like, the game was, you know, the two clans were at battle with each other. They would basically leak the other guild party members' plan to the other guilds that were fighting. So that's what they did. And to prevent that, they made it so you have to be only one or the other. You could still make friends with Asmodean characters, but if you were out in the open, Asmo and Elios... They're literally programmed to fight each other, basically, in regular Battlefield. But if you got into, like, a neutral zone, they'd be chill with each other. And it would be specifically the characters and stuff. Like, the characters themselves, because of the programming and, like, how they're written. I watched your review of WoW versus Final Fantasy and pretty much ended up as WoW as MMO... RPG MMO. With WoW, we have to sit down and watch every expansion cinematics back to back to get a surface level plotline of the game thus far. Ah. I know that one thing that they did for Ion back when I used to play it, and this was back when, like, the new developers took over, they said, oh, this big ice dragon showed up and just froze over the world. Which I didn't really like because it kind of broke the lore. And then the game got split in two. Eh. I really wish I could find a game much like how it was, this is an old game, it's gonna show a bit. Wonderland Online, that was a game that I played a lot. It was the only game that I found that actually was a turn-based MMO, like MMO actually. Where your stats actually dictated, do you go first or not? Like, Bane could be, like, level 100 plus, but if I outsped him by 1 point, I could attack him first, you know? And vice versa. Granted, Bane would still kick my butt if, like, I was even outspeeding him by 1, if he was level 100 plus and I was, like, what, like, level 50? But yeah. There's a video on YouTube I'm gonna have to watch through to check through everything that's being covered. It's 4 hours long. 07, I salute you there. Modern WoW starts you in the Dragonflight expansion, while Final Fantasy to play through all the previous expansion. So I guess that would be good, I guess, because then, like, you don't miss out on stuff. You kind of just learn as you go, I guess. I guess you learn as you go. So that's a good thing, at least. That's one thing I liked about Ion, is that the lore itself was in the game, and there was a library at your home base, the home city that you were a part of. So if you were Elios, you were in Elysia, and if you were an Asmodean, I think Asmodee? Yeah. And you went to the library, you could actually look at all the lore from each expansion, from their own POVs. Modern WoW recommends Dragonflight, but if you pick the expansion plotline to level 70, and then the War Within is max level. Ah. When do you have to start paying? Just curious. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a silly question, but when do you have to start paying for the thing on WoW? Because I know there's like a level limit for Final Fantasy. I think that Pisces said it was like level 70. I think it was. But what's like the level that's like, oh, payment has to go through at that point afterward? Bring it to level 20. Mm. Mm. Which is like a day of playing, right? Leveling is very fast and WoW. I heard it is. I mean, Bane got up to like level 40, I think, in less than a few days. Okay, okay. I saw my arm go snap, crackle, pop. That felt good. For those that are drawing alongside with me, make sure you stretch your arms, okay? It helps if you've been playing for a while, understand how it works, but I don't know, new players might have to take a time to level. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, I mean, any game, like, if you get into a new game, it's gonna take a while. Like, okay. You guys want to know something that actually was a glitch that the game that I played, Wonderland, WLO, that's what I call it. You want to know a glitch that we actually exploited to level up really quick was? You want to know what it was called? It was called bursting. And it was a glitch that we exploited so we could level up. Like, you could get 20 or like 200,000 experience points from doing specific moves in a specific way by killing a level 20 monster or something like that. Though the higher the level of the monster you killed, by doing said method, you could actually get even more experience than that. It was kind of cool, but it was also like, whoa. So you could either do traditional leveling, or you could either do a thing called bursting. And when I was a new player, I didn't know that bursting existed. But yeah. The only problem is that if depending on your type or your element, you would not most likely get picked from other teams to do bursting with. I got that's power leveling. Ah, okay, okay. Oh wait, I forgot to draw her other ear. So you did your own form of bursting in WoW then? Okay. Like, I'll explain it really quick because I remember it so well because I used to do it all the time. So, in Wonderland Online, there was 4 elements, okay? There was fire, obviously, and then there was... let's see, fire beat wind. Wind beat earth. And then earth beat water, okay? And then you had the weird one, which was neutral. No effect, okay? And then... No, wait. No, wait. Yeah, and then water beat fire, yeah. So, the thing you had to do is you had to do this all within 4 turns, exactly. And if you didn't do it within 4 turns, then it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work, okay? So you get like this little beetle, and it was commonly done at this one area where there was like a little farm. And you had a pet that was at like level 1, okay? Alright, alright. Now, the traditional way of bursting in the team was this. You have to have 4 fire... You have to have, like, 3 fire types. Okay? And you had to have 1 water type specifically with a thing called the God skill. Actually, everyone had to have a God skill. Okay. The God skill for water type would shrink down the enemy's defense, so it was nothing. And for 3 turns, the fire types would also stack their debuffs. On the final turn, water type would do 1 more debuff, and then fire types would just kill everything along with the pet. You know, like the pet would also attack, and then the fire type would also attack. And after that, it would glitch the game, so it would end up giving the players something around the lines of 100,000 experience points, or sometimes 200,000 experience points. But once your pet reached level 10, you have to get a new one and then do it, rinse and repeat. It was really, really weird, but yet somehow it worked. And then next thing you know, everyone had like level 100s like every single weekend or something like that. It was crazy back then. But yeah, like every's game like seems to have its like own way of power leveling, but that's the one that I remember the most because I would play it in not Breath of the Wild, but Wonderland Online. I can't speak. How would you power level, by the way, in Final Fantasy? I'm curious. With the Lottle, how is the Lottle doing, by the way? You're doing good. That's good. I think I know why I'm a little bit shaky a bit. It's because I'm getting hungry. Level up super quick. Okay. Yeah, because, like, the game that I played, they had that glitch and everyone exploited it like crazy. Or if you're a tank or a healer class, yeah. Yeah, like, in that game, the water type would get the most experience points because they did more debuffs than the fire types. And it was really, really hard for types like wind and earth to get queued up for burst teams. It was really, really hard because people would only want to have the more damage that you do on the enemy, the more experience points you get. The less damage that you do on the enemy, the less experience points you get. That's basically how it worked. So when I played as a wind type the first time, it was so hard for me to level up. Ultimately, I switched to a fire type, and that's actually where I got my name from, so. Not really a point to power level your main class in 14, since all the story lock behind the MSQ. MSQ. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Hmm. I might take a break in a bit, guys, by the way, because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, and I think that my body is needing food. It's wanting nums. The thing is, I don't know what to eat. I might make myself a quick sandwich, maybe, but... And then the level cap for Shadowlands was 60. Okay, okay. I think that the level cap, if I remember correctly, for WLO was 199. Although, because you could do rebirth, sacrificing your level so you can get more of your stat for your class type, most people would rebirth at level 180, and then they would get about a 60 plus thing for it. But if you rebirth at level 199, you got like an 84 plus or something like that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break, guys, because my stomach is saying you need food and I need food now. So if you guys have been drawing alongside with me, I recommend that now is the time to get on up and get yourself a snack. Or if you've been gaming alongside with me, I'd also recommend doing that too as well. Okay, we'll be back in about 5-ish or so minutes, maybe 10, just so I can cook myself something up and have something to eat, so my body can stop yelling at me. Okay, okay. Until then, make sure you guys get yourself some numbers. Make sure you guys get yourself some food as well too. Okay, okay. And I'm gonna switch the song up a bit really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one instead. So I'll see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna get myself a snack. I'm gonna get myself some food and water. Do some self-care stuff that I need to do. And yeah, all right. Okay. See you guys in a bit. Go get your snacks. All right. Meh. Okie dokes, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm a little bit tired, but I think I can finish the liner at the very least for this. Trying. Let's see what we can get done tonight. CD cooked me some soup because she could tell I was not holding up really well, so she's like, you need soup, you need food. I'm like, okay. So she got me some soup. Tortilla soup, actually. It was very good. And also, I got some cranberries too to help with my sugar. And also, Silver, you're going to a Renaissance thing? Oh, you guys are talking, so. Yeah. I hope you have a lot of fun then, okay? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna just be a bit quiet because, not. I want to say this, that I'm feeling okay, but my body is doing a thing where it's like, hey, we're gonna make you not feel good, so. I'm gonna be a bit quieter, but I'll be fine, don't worry. I'm just gonna be a bit more quieter a little bit. I'm not gonna go mute, though. Beans, yeah, toe beans. By the way, Silver, did you stream today? I think that I could have sworn you streamed today. Or no, wait, you just got back from the con, so I don't know. Did you? I did not? Okay. 'Cause I thought I saw that you did. Went to work today and got home and watched you. Okay. Maybe I'm having a bit of deja vu. Also, I know that this paw will not be seen from the front, but I still kind of want to have it be, like, there in case I had to raise the flower up a little bit. Hmm. Checking some stuff. Hmm. 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 I do like how this is coming out, though. It's coming out really, really good. Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't know if I will finish this on stream, but even so, I think we got a good amount of progress together. Also, guys, watch out. The ads are gonna come in any minute, okay? Well, in 5 minutes, actually. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. There we go. Mm. Let's see here. What you doing, Delilah? What you doing? You being a little goober? Mm. Delilah has lately found that she likes to sit near my printer. Though the problem is that where she sits is like right where the printer paper comes out. I now basically have designated Pupper as the printer pupper check. Basically, it gets checked by the pupper before, like, as it comes out of the printer. He does it for quality checking. What's up, Delilah? Hmm? Oh, hey there, welcome on in. Radiant, welcome on in. Welcome. Wait, why didn't the alert go off? Hold up. How you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome. Welcome onto the stream. How you doing, though? What were you up to doing on your stream? Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. My name is Shijiwaka Hisa. I'm your local elf on the wits. I'm cursed beyond 1 HP. I draw art. I play games. I do all sorts of different things. And today I'm drawing a print of my son Zachary, who is from my webcomic. So yay! I was like, what would he have as a pet? And I decided a cat. That's what I've decided. Yes, he would have a cat. That would be a stray cat, though, for sure. Not sure why the alert didn't go off. That's weird. That's very, very weird. Okay, let me see the ad before you get there. But yeah, welcome on in, though. Welcome on in there, Radiant. What were you doing? Just curious on your stream. Let me see here. What were you up to? Were you also doing art? Hang on. I apologize for the low energy. I'm just a little bit out of it right now. Not feeling too well, but doing okay. Oh, you were also doing art, working on some grungy comic art? I heard comics. We have a fellow comic artist among us, guys. We have a fellow comic artist. Right. But still, welcome on in though. Welcome on in. If you want, you can share what I do art tags here if you want. I'd be happy to see what you are working on, just curious. I actually have a comic of my own too. Let me grab the pages really quick for it. I should have that at some point. Wait. Kilobit, welcome on in! Welcome on in! My alerts aren't working, but welcome on in though, guys. Welcome on in. How are you guys all doing? Welcome on in. We just got rated by a Radiant. Were you guys doing a collab? Just curious. It looks like you guys were doing a collab. If not, correct me if I was wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, of course. How you doing? I'm doing good. What? Rook! What? What? Maybe I shut up for Kilobit so I can see what they were doing? Maybe we should. It looked like you just both came at the same time, so that's why I was asking about it. Just doing more of the house commission. If you guys want, you're more than happy to share what you are working on. Just let me know first before you put a link, because if you don't, Nightbot gets cranky. Nightbot gets really, really cranky if you post a link without letting him know. But yeah, this is my comic right here. It's up on Webtoon and Tapas, but I'm hoping at some point I can have an actual website for it. That's one of my goals for this year, actually. But yeah. I only have up to page, right here up, I think, page 11. So I'm still slowly but surely getting to there. I had to put it on hiatus because I was going to a convention in January. So, well, this month actually. So I had to put it on hiatus for a bit. I actually put it on hiatus during December time. So yeah, I have art text link ready. Okay. Alright, if you also want to share what you are working on, just let me know when you have the link at the ready. Okay, hang on. Yeah, can we get a permit for Kilobitten? And I keep on saying Kilobyte Kitten. I don't know why I keep calling you that. Sorry about that, Kilo. And a Radiant, please, if we could actually get 2 permits for them, so they could post their links. Yeah, I don't know. Just I read your name and it's like Kilobyte Kitten. Okay, this looks really cool.
Who's the other one?
A Radiant. I will draw your owls a little bit off stream though, actually. Yeah. Okay, now you can post your link safely. You have the permit of power. I want to see both of your guys' art text, so I'm gonna pull them up both on them. Click. Oh, you have Instagram. Okay, hang on. Yo, hello. Oh, wait, I remember you now. Your art style, your art style, I remember, of course. Hang on. Give me a secu while I pull up the windows up. I have a new setup and I haven't fully adjusted it, so I have to kind of do weird tinkering with it. Okay. Yeah. So, this is a Radiance art right here. I guess your art caught my eye twice. Yeah, that's like people say that my line art style is a thing, of course, but still, guys, look, this is a Radiance art. I can't zoom in too much, but yo, I like this right here. I like this glitch effect. I wonder what they're looking at right there. And also, I like the grunge that you have. Like, you definitely have the grunge going for it, sure. You also have like all the graffiti and everything. I like that. I like the rendering that you got so far here, and the lighting too. Looks so nice. Looks so nice. And then we have what Kilobitten was working on really quick. This looks really, really cool. I'm trying to do something a little bit with my own at some point. I like these kind of room setups. They look so cool. Yo, is this gonna be like is this for like an overlay? Just curious, are you working on? Because this looks like you're designing something for like maybe like an overlay or something. Like maybe like stream setups and stuff like that. That's kind of like really, really cool actually. I should do that. I like this. I like this a lot. It's commissioned for Find Out Overlay. Yeah, I'm just saying because I plan to at some point actually update my overlay to be like a treehouse theme. And in my treehouse we have like different areas where we all hang out and stuff. Make a VPO. I will 100 use the same technique for that. It looks really, really good. Hang on, I'm gonna see the other one one more time. But yeah, guys, please go check out Irradiant, and please go check out also Kilobitten. Seriously, I love both of these. These look so good. Oh, and you were doing a timer. Wait, did this take you 2 hours? Oh my gosh. Dude, you work fast. Virtual interactive puppet overlay. Ah, okay. I know that they're, one of our mods in chat here, he has a overlay which is controlled by a thing called Sammy, actually, and it's really, really cool because he's done so much with it. I think you should probably take a look into him, honestly, Bangarian. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I should do that more for my stuff, because I don't normally track how long I do stuff. I normally just go with the flow and stop when I feel like it. You know? But yeah, my comic is up on Webtoon and Tapas as well too, so if you guys want to check that out as well too. But please guys, please go check out Kilobit and Irradiant, please do, okay? I will draw your owls in a bit. But yeah, this is actually a thing that I'm gonna do in February. But because since I want to do a print for January, I decided to draw my son Zachary. He's playing with a little stray cat that he's nicknamed Midnight. So, we're just doing things like, what would our character's pets be? Like, you know, what if our character had a pet, what would it be? And I'm just curious. That's what we're doing a little bit. We're also just talking and chilling. Okay, hang on. And my emotes are not working again. Of course. Okay. Yeah, let me try down your guys' names. I'll draw your guys' owls in a bit when I can, because I'm very, very eepy. Give me a sec, I gotta move. Okie dokes. I'll draw your guys' owls a bit later after stream, because like again, I'm not feeling too well, but I will draw your guys' owls, because at the end of the year, I plan on making another mural of owls that I had last time. And thank you for the raid, though. Thank you for the raid. Again, a raid and Kilobit, if you do need to raid on and run, I understand, but if you want to stick around here, you're more than happy to do so. We're just chilling out and relaxing and co-working. So yeah, feel free to if you'd like. I think there's also a thing in Clip Studio that actually tells how much time is going on, but it doesn't give an accurate amount because it basically does it from the strokes that you do in the file. I think it is. I know it's there somewhere, but I can't remember where. By the way, how's everyone else's work going so far? Everyone else getting a good amount of work done, I hope? Me with my lap and productivity is a myth. Hi, Shiji and Shai. Hi, Hedgie. How goes it? Hedgie, are you excited to watch Murder Drones tomorrow? How are you doing, Hedge? How are you doing? Bring the beans. I'm excited. I was rewatching a bit myself the other day. I would say this personally, like Haji, you know how they say that like the first 3 episodes of a webtoon is usually like the best way to start off a webtoon sometimes? I feel like that with the first 3 episodes about for Murder Drones, it really does bring up all the stuff that's gonna happen in it. So I think you're gonna get a good amount of information from the first 3. It's gonna just be fun to watch it again. A bit tired from work. I'm doing my best. I feel that a bit. I mean, I'm tired too, but I'm tired for a diff reason. So yeah, I'm like I'm I'm sort of okay, but I just body is saying, hi, we're gonna make you suddenly tired, and I'm like, oh. So, yeah. There's a light inside your soul. But I do promise that I will rest after stream, guys, don't worry. My body's telling me, oh, you need rest, and I'm like, okay, I will rest. By playing Hades. Or playing Dragon Quest 7, one of the two. Yeah, CJ? Oh yeah, and Hedgie, I don't know if you were here for when I said it, but so in the comic, Zachary doesn't have a pet. He doesn't. Unlike Eric, who does have a pet. Granted, I don't know if the pets will be a big major or like be a big characters wise, so to speak, in the comic. But I like to think that Zachary, when he goes on his walks in the graveyard, there's this cat that likes to show up in the graveyard, and he's nicknamed it Midnight, and he takes care of it a bit. So right here, after he placed some flowers at a grave, like doing his daily gravekeeping like that, or grave watching, I guess, I don't know. He finds the cat and uses a flower to play with it. With you in the dark. Hi there, Kata. How you doing? Mm. Though I may have to stop at Liner today. Welcome back from the ads, guys. Mm. 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 Apologies for being a bit quiet, guys. Like, I wish that my body didn't do this to me in the middle stream. I was feeling fine earlier, and then now it's just no. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Mm. There we go. Mm. Mm. Give me a sec, guys. Just gonna stretch a little bit. Mm. Also, again, rare moment for my OC to smile, because he doesn't smile very much. Because I feel like that, like, I don't know, his first version of him, he smiled a bit, honestly. And then now he doesn't really smile as much, but I'm gonna change that, hopefully. Mm. Oh, okay. So you said, okay, I was curious, actually. Because I recognize that you used Bane's emote, but I didn't know if you were Disaster Coffee or something else. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. How are you doing, though, Kata? How are you doing, though? Again, apologies that I'm not chatting too much, guys. I'm just... Body doesn't like me right now. Body is upset at me. I don't know why. But I want to draw, so... Meh. Kind of passed out for 10 minutes. Oh, no! Please do take care of yourself, okay? And good luck with your arting, too, okay? If you do want to chill out and relax, you're more than happy to do that. Honestly, just chilling and vibing. That's what we like to do here. I'm being a bit quiet because Body's upset at me for some reason. Like, I'm taking care of myself. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, and guys, the shop should be open hopefully by the end of the week. I'm betting it's gonna be open. I don't know if it will have everything from the con on there, but it'll have a lot of the stuff from the con there, so. Okay? Hmm. Oof. Yeah, please do take care of yourself. I'm gonna definitely relax after stream for sure. If Body is not happy, Body is saying to relax, so I'm gonna relax. Probably just gonna read some stories that I have to catch up on. you know, and read other stuff as well too, and or watch a movie, probably. I know that the cat's tails are normally slim, but I feel like that for this cat, they have like a little bit of a puff at the end of their tail, I think. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I mean, I have been told, and I guess I hope so. People say that my streams kind of are chill too, so I hope that I can. I hope that they are personally for you guys. At least I hope I can provide a chill space. No, there's yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, today doesn't feel like a hype energy, so that's why I pulled up my chill playlist track today. And I'm kind of glad that I did. Hmm? Although my sister woke up and chose violence today. Well, Sai has won the battle. Hey, I mean, is better than any progress. I'd say is better than no progress. Personally, I'm proud of you, Silver. I'm proud of you. Hmm. Gaming, maybe. I know that maybe later tonight I might just play Hades or something because I really want to play Hades. Also, if you do need more rest, then yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I think I might have to end stream though, cause my body's just saying, "Hey, you need a rest." So I'm like, I'm gonna take its word for it and just take a break, cause, self care is important, guys. Self care is important, so we're gonna do that. Let me see here. Who do we have for our targets? I do see that a certain Soapsalotl is still going. Maybe we can go say hi to them. What do you guys think? Because Soapy just got their new model out, guys. Soapy just got their new model, and it looks super, super cool. Yeah. Lucky ducks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and say hello to Soapy. I think I'm gonna say hi to Soapy because I am very, very eep. Very, very eepy. And body just wants to relax. I couldn't finish the print, but I'm gonna probably work on it my spare time before January finishes. I just want to relax a little bit. Yeah. But we got a lot of work done on it though. Like the sketch first just started off looking like this. And then we got to this, so I consider that a win. I consider that a win, honestly. We cleaned it up a lot, we fixed it up a lot. So yeah, I'll consider it a win. I'll consider it a win. I'll hopefully get a chance to finish it, I hope so. Lucky dunks. So, again, I wanted to say this again to my lovely raiders and to those that get the subs today. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for those that get the subs. Thank you for those. Well, I think that we had some people renew their subs, so still thank you though, and thank you for supporting. Honestly, I do appreciate it. I do. The shop should hopefully open by the end of the week. That's what my hope is. I was gonna try and have it open today. No, it's not that easy because the shipping stuff. Ugh. I have to fix it up still. I also have to update a lot of stuff in the shop, so yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get going to Soapy. Soapsalotl is currently doing their 4-year celebration on stream. And they also are doing a re-debut too. So we're gonna go and say hello to them, okay? Alright? That sounds like a good way to say hello to those streams. Ending a little bit earlier, but I'm good. Alright. So, again, thank you guys for coming on in tonight. We're gonna go ahead and raid on over to Soapy. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and raid on over to Soapy. Again, thank you so much for coming on in. I appreciate you guys very, very much. If you guys would like to use the raid message with the emails attached, you can feel free to use it. If you do not have a sub, feel free to use the non-sub raid message. You can also check out the comic as well too. The comic is hopefully going to come back on February 9th, I hope. That's what my hope is, personally. You can check it out on Tumblr, Webtoon, or Tapas. Hopefully I can get a site for it one day. I also have a link tree. I'm very active on Blue Sky if you want to keep up to date on what I'm doing. I also have a Ko-fi, which is where my shop is, and you can also support me as well too. The shop will be opening hopefully by the end of the week. And I have a throne. You don't have to worry about it. Don't worry about it. We don't look at it. We don't look at it at all. And then we have a Discord where we like to hang on out and chill out. Tomorrow we're watching Murder Drones in the Discord too as well. So if you want to join us for that, you're more than welcome to do so. Until then, I will see you guys all on the next stream, which is Wednesday. Hopefully I feel a little bit better by then. And we'll be working on emotes, I think. Okay? Okay. I'll see you guys then. And remember, tell Sophie that they're awesome, okay? Meh. Bye.